Well, welcome back. We just got to what is the humans' town, and we're looking for the mage. Look at the rabbit.
Oh, a fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and sweet, and I just want to cuddle it, and oh, I'm an adventurer now, I must act like one. It's a rabbit, a white one.
Can we call him Peter Cottontail?
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily, and besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean, except just love it a bit.
Something tells me I have to actually catch the rabbit at some point for something. Intuition.
It says the meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be. There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage. I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before, not even Grandad.
Well, let's enter the town.
Some boxes and cartons, they're all empty. A pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. There are two signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Look at the door. It says wizard. Can we go in? Yeah.
No one home.
Damn. Guess just continue walking.
A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere.
Gross.
The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months. What kind of name is that?
Let's go in the tavern.
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns.
Who cares?
On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.
I just wanted to go in there to get drunk.
Have you got Form 12B for me?
Ooh, the blue one.
No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
What are they doing?
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
That guy's in like a wizard robe in his underwear.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
The
You can
fuck?
see what we're doing.
We're playing.
Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card.
You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
The only true kind of game. A role-playing game.
And what is this role-playing game all about?
It's set in a fantasy world.
Totally without dragons, orcs, and magic.
But
That sounds like a
instead-
lame fantasy
Oh,
world.
Here. Come over here. I found the tax inspector.
Wait for me, I'll be there in a sec.
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year.
You know what that means?
Tax office.
It sounds like it's a terrible game.
And you really enjoy playing the game?
Of course.
Certainly. You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters. And you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game.
It's played all over the world.
There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us.
But one's just gone off to the toilet.
And And when is the game over? When have you won?
Won. There is no winner, just like in real life.
The game has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to...
So the game never ends? Great.
Yeah, I tend not to play those kind of games that often. I get bored with them.
Might I ask you who you both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have really fabulous skill trees.
And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role-player thing.
It is. They're talking about their role-playing characters.
I meant, who are you two in real life?
That guy's not a human.
Oh, right. I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls. Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there. No customers, no business.
Then maybe I could buy something from you.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
And who are you?
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game started.
And this device, what does it do?
It's obviously
What
the game.
indeed?
It's like a...
We type in our
Old
inputs
time-
and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing.
I guess it's an older version of a computer.
Controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow and that takes care of running it.
Prehistoric internet.
Best of luck in... wherever.
Thanks for nothing.
You know, that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
Isn't that what I'm doing now? Don't judge me, gnome.
Splendid two-pointer. The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town in a hurry. These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this. A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry. It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal. It says no...
Whatever. You don't take risks, you noob.
Halt! Access only for authorised persons.
Shield Hand, are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
But why didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. There has to be a way to get to see the Archmage. What would I have to do?
Only people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in. Do you have an invitation?
Sure.
Of course.
And where is it?
It's an invisible invitation.
An invisible invitation. Really?
Yes, from the, Unseen University.
Never heard of it. So, where's the invitation?
You don't need to see my invitation.
I certainly do.
You don't need to see.
He's trying to be like a Jedi.
You really believe that'll work?
Oh my
It's
god.
worth a try,
He
wasn't
was trying to be a Jedi.
Really?
Oh my god.
So, where's the
This
invitation?
is funny. This is funny.
My,
I'm glad I chose that answer. Oh my
time for
god.
this.
I just had
So,
to do that.
where's the invitation?
It seemed funny.
No, unfortunately not.
Well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But you could be admitted, of course. If you were a mage yourself.
Oh, duh.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Archmage.
Yes.
Naturally. He's the head of the Order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
He was at the tavern.
I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
Ew.
Really?
That's
Why?
gross.
Well, Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage.
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then, you must be a mage yourself.
You're a dick.
How do you know whether someone is a mage or not? Their magical aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
All I have to get.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to me here, and then I let them into the upper town.
So that means if I show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Well, show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
If there's no other way, then I'll just end up being the first magician in the Weathervane family.
Good luck. You'll find the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of the idea.
I talked to him. He was playing a game.
I'm gonna get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
You, my kind sir.
Oh man, there's no way I can do a full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
What I was gonna say is you, my kind sir, are a dick. Don't crush people's hopes and dreams. Alright, I need to talk to you. You need to make me a mage.
Excuse me. Master Marcus, I need,
I need your
I'm
diploma.
playing.
Yes, but I urgently need,
Later!
but without a mage diploma, I can't...
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
Because we need to shut it off. That's why we need to go in the fucking room.
No choice.
Exactly. God damn. What the? A monkey.
What the? A hairy demon.
Oh my god.
He's operating a machine.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That makes me happy.
The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair.
It's not a demon. It's a monkey.
For save games.
Ha.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
It's a monkey. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Rare watering cans, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip-resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game. Now, let's see if we can annoy the demon.
You only flip-flop 2.
Oh, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers.
So what do I do?
The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going. Time for another go. If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon would notice right away. I'll have to think of something else. Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller though. A wooden box full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw. Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable.
Alright, let's go back in here. See if we can fucking do anything.
The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange. The waste bin is empty. The waste bin is empty. The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair. The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing. The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily. I sawed the base of the replacement chair. The chair will collapse as soon as someone sits on it. Time for another go.
How that's not noticeable.
That would have hurt the being made of flesh and blood.
He is made of flesh and blood.
What's going on? Nothing's working. Has the server crashed? And I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now. I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits, and still nothing works. Everything they've got is junk. All a whole load of totally outdated technology. I've had enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely. Me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem and the tool will finally stop playing. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin. The demon might notice if I were to take it. I think I've strained the database enough. He seems to have survived the crash well enough. I don't trust all this technology. The way I see it, it's all magic, without the magic. Excuse me. And playing pleasure still unimpaired?
To be honest, these constant technical problems irritate me.
Robbing so-and-sos. They screw us for 1 gold piece a week. And that's with 6 players worldwide. Think about it. That's 6 gold pieces a week. You think with that kind of dosh they could buy some better technology?
Precisely, but it's still fun, nevertheless.
Yes, just.
And playing pleasure still unimpaired?
To be honest, these constant
Robbing,
You think with...
precisely.
yeah.
Well then, see you.
Thanks for nothing.
Let's ask around, try to see what the fuck we need to do. Hey, a banana.
Hey, what did you just hide there?
Nothing.
I saw you eating something.
Give me your food.
And then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating anything.
Oh, yes, you were. It was a long, yellow thing.
And if I was? That's a whole crateful that's been delivered. And I'm taking the rest to the monkey just as soon as I have my next break period.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? That's a monkey.
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas. And me too.
Bananas. He's British.
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery.
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And if I were to tell the Archmage, wouldn't he punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it? After all, they pay a lot of money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now get out of here.
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Okay.
This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more.
I didn't want to do that.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground. Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs, and fleas and spiders. Okay then, I'll collect some of those bugs in the jar. Done.
Gross.
The door's locked.
Oh, wrong door. For some reason I thought I clicked the tavern door. Man, I'm tired.
Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
What's going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Lag.
I don't know why I have the bugs.
That's it. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm checking this in. They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing. Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance. but just one. It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to. We could, but we don't want to. Too right. Except if they don't get to grips with their problems. Then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing? And that makes 2 complaints in the bin. Those 2 aren't going to take much more of this. Let's see.
We just threw bugs on a monkey. So he's gonna start itching? Yep.
Ah!
Oh, what's going on now? The server's gone crazy. Completely buggy.
Buggy. No
I'm not
pun
going to get
intended.
upset about it. Why should I get upset about it? What? I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore. And if it isn't fun, then you should just stop playing it. Devil! Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I did it! At last they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway normal conversation with them now. The mage teacher simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
Accomplishments. Fuck yeah. Give me the ability to do shit. Okay. Jeez, I got worried.
The demon might notice if I were to take his...
Okay, whatever. Just leave. Oh, where'd they go? Oh yeah, outside. Oh, they actually went back to the freaking thingy. Oh, wait.
A weather vane in a mage school. I wonder if my parents will be able to accept the fact that I'm different. Oh, wow.
This is cool looking.
Can I help you?
Those are some weird ass glasses.
I need to see the Archmage, Master Marcus. It's urgent.
Why are you bothering me with that? The Archmage and I, we aren't necessarily the best of friends.
Maybe if you wore
I can't
pants,
get
you
into the
guys
upper part
would
of
be
the town without
friends.
a mage diploma.
I understand, and what should I do about it?
I thought, well, maybe you could lend me a diploma. I urgently need to give something to the Archmage. Something important for the good of the world.
Everything that good does is, after all, important, right? But I can't help you. I can't just award degrees to any old Tom, Dick, or Harry. The Mage Guild already has me under close scrutiny.
Whoa. Nice glasses you're wearing.
Hmm? Oh, these. These are magic glasses. We mages can read invisible secret texts with them.
Something like that really exists.
Of course. Many mages are very distrustful and guard their knowledge like a treasure.
And what are you reading there?
The weekly magical paper, classified section.
Wow. Is there really no other way? I must give the Archmage something important.
I'm not going to take it to him, and Bill the Merchant is not permitted in the upper town. There's the town guard. He could take it up there for you.
I can't. I swore to give it to the Archmage personally.
Then, my little friend, you're going to have to become a mage graduate.
Why don't you like the Archmage? Did he do something to you?
No, it's just that we've known each other for aeons. You could say all our lives, really. And he gets on my nerves.
Why?
His raised index finger. His idealism, he always just sees the good in everything.
Because he's an optimist and you're a pessimist.
Nothing. I used to as well. But when you look at what's happened to this town, what's happening to so many other towns, then you really have to be an idiot not to doubt everything.
I see no reason to.
Then you're just a happy gnome.
Can I do that? Become a certified mage, I mean.
Of course, anyone can be whatever they want if only they desire it enough.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not.
But I can try, can't I?
Most people have so little magic in them that they can't even cast one itty-bitty spell in their whole life.
I want to try.
Don't be silly.
What else should I do? I'm certainly not going to just sit around here and do nothing. So, can I become a student?
All right, then, Mr. Gnome.
Wilbur Weathervane.
Then, Wilbur Weathervane, if you want to be admitted to this mage school of excellence, you will need 3 things. You need a mage's robe. Not just any old rags, of course, something substantial made of magical fabric. Then you need a wand. That's your most important tool as a mage. Well, besides your mind. And thirdly, a pile of gold.
Gold?
A whole pile of it. If I'm going to be wasting my time, I at least want to get paid for it.
Fine. And how fast can I complete my diploma?
That depends entirely on you. As a pupil of this establishment, you can take your exam at any time. Some manage very quickly. Most never pass at all.
You wouldn't perhaps have an old robe I could wear?
Certainly not. Not in your size anyway, little man. Anyway, it's tradition for the prospective mage to tailor their first robe themselves. Can you sew?
Well, I was always good at handicrafts.
That's good. You can't imagine how ridiculous lots of these mages look with their self-tailored robes, or without them when a gust of wind blows. Mage robes have to be made out of a special magical fabric. It protects you from many simple spells and curses, but for that it has to be sewn using a magical needle as well.
So I need a magically treated cloth and a needle and thread. That much is clear. And I need a pattern. I mean, it's not like I know a lot about magic robes. Can I buy a magic wand here in the school? Or is there somewhere else I can find one?
You can't just buy any old wand. The wand has to fit the mage, you understand?
Harry Potter reference.
The wand picks the mage, not the other way around.
Yep, definitely Harry Potter reference.
Ask Bill the merchant if he's got a couple of wands. Lots of good mages have died recently. Perhaps you'll get lucky.
I'm a poor gnome. Where am I supposed to get a pile of gold?
If I knew where there were piles of gold just lying around, then I would have helped myself by now, don't you think?
Can't I just work off my debt once you've accepted me as a student?
Ah, a gnome can't earn that much with honest work.
You don't expect me to steal, do you?
There are many gradations between honest work and stealing. Take Whooperman, the showman. He's very rich, and that without ever having worked, and without ever stealing.
How does that work?
He knows people's folly and makes use of it. Ask him.
How can I find him?
His wagon is out there on the meadow. Here, take this.
A postcard?
It shows you the most important points around here. You can use it to quickly get between one place and another.
I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
Hang on. Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books, but I'm sure only students are allowed to do that. Some kind of mini kitchen. There's a lot of weird ingredients that could be used for the pot. What is that? A mirror? I can only see myself in it faintly.
Doesn't look like a mirror, looks like a portal.
I wonder how many humans once trained to become mages here.
3.
Do. A ratty old box containing some strange objects. Most are quite dusty. A shorn sheep, I think. Beneath the head there hangs a sign. It reads, "The sheep, a mage's best friend. It protects us, it keeps us warm." Wow.
Oi, wait! You!
What's going on over there?
He's fighting a mouse.
Ah!
Wow! A supervillain!
I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. It'll be your turn sooner or later.